Hi, I'm Cameron McBride, Senior Enterprise Portal Developer with XTIVIA. Today I'll be doing a demo where we combine Liferay Enterprise Portal with Android to create powerful mobile applications. In this demo we will use the Liferay Mobile SDK to access our Liferay portal using remote services. We will also show custom remote services using Service Builder. Last but not least, we'll touch on Liferay screens. Put all of this together and we can create exciting mobile applications in a fraction of the time. Here you're looking at a Liferay 6.2 EE instance. I've published a few pieces of web content that are guest viewable. I'm not logged in. Anyone can view them. Now over in our Android emulator, if we start up the app, you get a list of the same guest articles, same 5. Here at the top is the name of the site, which is in this case guest, because that's what the default guest site is named. We have some sorting options: sort by title, sort by author. What's happening in the background is this is using Liferay Mobile SDK to connect to the Liferay instance that's running here locally and to get a list of guest articles. Since Liferay is pretty strict about their remote service calls for unauthenticated users, we're using Service Builder to create some custom remote services, and that's what we're calling here. So you can click on one of these and you see the actual web content. When you start scrolling, you notice the action bar title, it disappeared to give you more room. So now that we can see guest articles, let's log in to the Liferay site and check out some permissioned content. So now we're logged in as a user. We're still on the guest site, but now you can see I have many more articles, more than 5. So let's do the same thing on the Android app. To log in, you click this menu button at the top, or you can drag it out from the side. This is pretty standard Android navigation drawer. Put the logo at the top. You can see here's the guest site. If you pick sign in, now it takes us to a page and we're looking at an Liferay screenlet. So this logo at the top is custom and this register button is custom, but this piece in the middle, that's just a plug and play Liferay screenlet. So let's log in. First we'll try a bad password. Oh, look, it tells you couldn't log in. So now let's try the right password. Now that we're logged in, you can see we have much more content, because now we're getting permissioned content that we're able to view on the guest site. Another cool thing, if you bring the navigation drawer out, is now we got our avatar here. We got the name and email address, so it gives it a more personalized feel. We also have the list of the sites that the user is a member of. So we have a site that they're a member of called Star Wars, and now we're looking at the content from that site. You can do the same thing here, and you see the same content. The next thing I want to show is an organization. So here in this other browser, I'm logged in as an admin. There's this Liferay organization. I want to assign my user to it. Now we're going to need to log out and log back in. Now you can see it's pulled in the organization that I'm now a member of, and I can see content for that organization. Another thing I wanted to show is, let's add a new piece of content here. Nothing fancy. Back in the Android app, you can pull down to refresh. There's our new piece of content in real time. So that's pretty neat. The last thing I wanted to show is registering. So if we log out and go back to sign in, we pick this register link. This is also a Liferay screenlet. So click. Oh, that email might already be taken. Let's try another one. There we go. Your registration was successful. Now you can log in. So now we're going to log in as this user. Just like the other user, you see the content, but I've also set up Liferay to make new users part of the Star Wars site. So here you can see my name and email, and I'm part of the Star Wars site, and I can see all of that content. So that's it for this demo.